Have you ever stepped out of a shower feeling more drained than refreshed, wondering why your energy vanishes instead of soaring? It's not just in your head. There are times when bathing can sap your strength, weaken your health, and even unsettle your peace of mind. Thousands of years ago, wise sages and energy experts uncovered a startling truth. The human body isn't always ready for water. Bathe at the wrong moment, and you might disrupt the natural flow of vital energy, leaving you sluggish, restless, or anxious without a clue why. Sounds unbelievable, right? Stick with us. This video reveals the surprising times you should avoid bathing to protect your well-being. My channel's all about empowering you, the American viewer, with practical wisdom in a style you'll vibe with, using familiar measurements like Fahrenheit and relatable insights. We're diving deep into ancient secrets and modern science to show you how bathing can either boost your vitality or drag you down. You'll discover warning signs you're making this mistake daily, plus golden times to shower that recharge your body and spirit. Want to attract wealth and positivity right from your bathroom? We've got tips for that too. Watch until the end to unlock simple habits that shield your immune system, sharpen your focus, and even enhance your luck. Because who doesn't want a healthier, more balanced life? Hit play, and let's transform your routine together. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Once you truly grasp this principle, you'll come to a profound realization. Not every moment is ideal for water exposure. Bathing, while seemingly refreshing, isn't always the rejuvenating act we believe it to be. At certain times of the day, taking a bath doesn't cleanse the body in the way you expect. Instead, it drains your precious vital energy, leaving you feeling refreshed but utterly exhausted. It can slowly, silently harm your health, affecting your body in ways you don't even realize. Even worse, it can disturb your mental stability, causing an undercurrent of restlessness and anxiety that you can't quite explain. It's frightening how this seemingly simple routine could be affecting your emotional state and well-being without your awareness. Take a deep breath and pause for a moment. Think about the natural rhythm of a typical day. In the early morning, as the sun begins to rise and the world slowly awakens, your body starts its process of regeneration. It begins to activate your internal organs, replenishing your energy reserves and preparing you for the challenges ahead. This is the time when your body needs to be treated with care, when your cells are asking for nourishment and rest. By midday, the sun is at its highest point, and your body has reached its peak temperature. Circulation is flowing at its strongest, metabolism is firing on all cylinders, and you're ready to take on the world. It's an almost magical moment of vitality. But then, as evening approaches, things slow down. The energy that powered you through the day begins to settle. Your body naturally enters a phase of recovery, unwinding, and preparing for restful sleep. This rhythm isn't just a biological process. It's the deep connection between human beings and the natural flow of energy that surrounds us. It's the heartbeat of life, the ebb and flow of energy that sustains us, whether we recognize it or not. But what happens when we disrupt that flow? What happens when we unknowingly go against the current of our biology? If we bathe at the wrong times, we can disturb the delicate balance of our vital energy. This can weaken our immune system, throw our hormones into chaos, and open the door to negative, draining energy. The worst part? These effects don't always show up immediately. You won't feel them right away, but they will gradually take their toll. Over time, you'll feel drained, irritable, and restless, without understanding why. It's a slow, insidious erosion of your health, and it's happening without you even realizing it. I want you to imagine your body as a beautiful garden. When you water the plants at just the right time, when the sun is gentle and the soil is rich with moisture, The plants bloom, they thrive, and they grow strong. But if you water them under the harsh midday sun, or in the cold of night, the water won't be absorbed properly. The plants will wither, no matter how much water you pour into them. The same is true for your body. If you bathe at the wrong times, it's like watering the plants at the wrong moment, and it may very well weaken your health and vitality. So, the question is, are you unknowingly making this mistake every single day? Are you unintentionally sabotaging your energy, your health, and your well-being by not honoring the natural rhythms of your body? It's something to think about, isn't it? Take a moment to consider this and how much more peace and vitality you could have if you were mindful of the timing. First, do not take a bath at midnight, from 11 o'clock at night to 3 o'clock in the morning. Please remember, taking a bath in the late hours of the night, specifically between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., can have more consequences than we might think, especially when it comes to our overall well-being. During these hours, when the world around us is asleep, our body is naturally transitioning into a restful, restorative phase. It's a sacred moment when the universal balance of energies, yin and yang, work in harmony. Yang energy, which represents vitality, alertness, and strength, peaks during the daytime. But as night settles in, this energetic shift slowly begins, giving space for the yin energy to take over. This is when the body seeks peace and healing. Our internal systems are designed to rest, to recover, and to restore the balance we've spent all day using up. So, why then would we risk disrupting this delicate balance by stepping into a bath during this sacred period? It's not merely a superstition or folklore. There's a deep-rooted wisdom here. The body naturally cools down and prepares for a state of deep rest. But when you immerse yourself in cold or even very hot water during this time, you're unknowingly pulling energy from your body that it can ill afford to lose. The result can be chilling, both physically and emotionally. The cold water can deplete your yang energy, leaving you drained, vulnerable, and far more susceptible to external negative influences. It's not unusual for those who bathe in the late-night hours to experience a sense of unease, internal chills, or even bad luck. These are more than just coincidences. They are signals from the universe that we're out of alignment with the natural flow. Let's pause for a moment. Imagine, for a second, the delicate interaction between the seen and the unseen in the stillness of the night. Between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., the spiritual world is most active. Souls, wandering or restless, are more likely to make their presence known. For those who are sensitive, the air itself can feel thick, almost as if it's pressing in on you. The unspoken energies of the world around you become more palpable. This is when the forces around us are more likely to infiltrate, and when you immerse yourself in water during this time, you may unknowingly invite those energies to affect you, especially if you're feeling vulnerable, tired, or sensitive to the world around you. We've all heard stories about people waking up in the middle of the night with a chill in their bones, feeling like something is watching them, or waking from strange, disturbing dreams that they can't quite explain. It's a physical and emotional state of vulnerability that makes us more open to the unseen forces. I believe that our body is much more connected to the universe than we often give it credit for. It's as if there's an intuitive wisdom built into us, a silent knowing about what's best for our health and happiness. And yet, when we choose to bathe at night, especially during these peaking hours, we're not only disturbing our physical balance but also our spiritual one. We're opening ourselves to energies that might leave us feeling anxious, cold, or even physically unwell. And those who are particularly sensitive to energy fields may find themselves not just emotionally uneasy, but physically ill. Perhaps they feel cold even in warmer temperatures, a deep, inexplicable discomfort that lingers, or a sense of being watched, even when they're alone. But the effects don't stop there. The wisdom passed down through generations often ties these practices to more than just physical health. It's about how we connect with the forces of the universe. Water, in many cultures, is seen as a conduit for wealth and prosperity. When used at the right time, it's said to attract positive energy and fortune. But if we wash ourselves at the wrong moment, the opposite happens. We may find that what we're truly washing away is our good fortune, our financial stability, and even the opportunities that could be right around the corner. I can't help but feel that this is a reminder to us all. Sometimes, the smallest actions, the ones we think are harmless, can have profound effects on our lives, especially when it comes to attracting abundance. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Those of us who engage in business, investments, or even financial decisions might find that late-night bathing becomes an unconscious act of stagnation in our work and finances. It's more than just superstition. Our energies are interwoven with our work and livelihood. If we choose to bathe when the yin energy is strongest, we may find ourselves in an energy drain, impeding the flow of our prosperity. It's not just about the wealth we gain, but the energetic flow of life itself. Every decision, every action, is an opportunity to align ourselves with success or to inadvertently block it. It's not just the spiritual realm warning us about this practice, either. Science has something to say about it as well. Think about the physical implications of a late-night bath. The sudden temperature change that occurs when we expose ourselves to water, whether hot or cold, can wreak havoc on our body's circulatory system. At night, our body's blood vessels expand to help bring us into a state of relaxation. But when we shock the body with a drastic temperature change, we disrupt this natural state. It's a jarring shift for our system that can lead to dizziness, sudden drops in blood pressure, or even heart problems. For those of us with a history of heart disease, high blood pressure, or poor circulation, this can be incredibly dangerous. The risks are very real. This is not just about feeling uncomfortable after a bath. It's about the very real, physical consequences of such actions on our hearts and bodies. And let's not forget the immune system. When our body temperature fluctuates so drastically, it weakens our defenses. It's easier for us to catch a cold or fall ill. And for those of us who are older, or who have pre-existing conditions like respiratory issues, the danger of late-night baths becomes even more pronounced. Our bodies struggle to warm up and recover, leading to the risk of pneumonia, joint pain, or even respiratory infections. It's not just about taking a bath. It's about the long-term toll it can take on our health, our energy, and even our peace of mind. So, what does this all come down to? It's not simply a matter of when to bathe. It's about aligning with the rhythms of the universe, respecting the natural flow of energies that govern our well-being, and protecting ourselves from external and internal harm. The wisdom passed down through the ages is there for a reason. And while we may not always understand the reasons behind these practices, there's power in honoring them, in giving our bodies and souls the care and respect they deserve. As we navigate this beautiful, complex life, let's remember that every choice we make, no matter how small, can either help us thrive or unknowingly pull us away from the harmony we so desperately need. Second, do not bathe right after eating. After a meal, your body enters a crucial phase, the digestion phase. This is when your body works tirelessly to break down the food you've just consumed, absorbing vital nutrients and distributing them throughout your system. The body requires a large amount of blood to flow to the stomach and small intestine to aid in this process. This is a natural and essential function that ensures your digestive system operates efficiently and your metabolism runs smoothly. However, if you decide to hop into a shower or bath right after eating, it's as if you're throwing a wrench into this finely tuned machine. When you bathe immediately after eating, your body is forced to divert blood away from the digestive system and toward your skin and muscles to adjust to the sudden temperature change. This shift disrupts the natural flow of digestion. The result: bloated stomachs, indigestion, and an uncomfortable sense of fullness. With less blood going to your stomach, your digestive contractions slow down, and food stays in your stomach longer than it should, resulting in all sorts of unpleasant issues like acid reflux, heartburn, nausea, or stomach cramps. People who suffer from gastritis or irritable bowel syndrome are especially vulnerable to feeling these intense, sharp pains in their stomachs after bathing too soon. It's not just about the discomfort, though. The consequences extend far beyond digestion. Bathing right after eating can cause a dangerous instability in blood pressure, which is particularly concerning for the elderly, people with heart conditions, or those who suffer from low blood pressure. When water touches your body, particularly if it's cold, your blood vessels constrict to maintain warmth, increasing the pressure on your circulatory system. As a result, your heart has to work even harder to regulate your body's temperature. This extra strain can lead to reduced blood flow to the brain, causing dizziness, fainting, or even blacking out, an experience that can be terrifying, especially in the bathroom where falls and accidents are common. There have even been documented cases where people with heart conditions have suffered strokes due to the sudden and drastic fluctuations in blood pressure triggered by bathing too soon after a meal. It's truly heartbreaking to think that such a simple, everyday habit could have such dangerous consequences. And it doesn't stop there. Rapid temperature changes caused by bathing right after eating also wreak havoc on your metabolism. Your body needs to maintain a stable internal temperature for digestion to work efficiently. But when you expose your body to cold or hot water right after eating, your body's temperature regulation system is thrown into overdrive. Instead of focusing on digestion, your body is desperately trying to either cool down or warm up. This not only slows down your digestion but can also impact your ability to absorb nutrients properly. This means your body may struggle to break down and use food as energy, and over time, this can contribute to fat accumulation and a disruption in your metabolic processes. You might not even realize it at first, but this can have long-term effects on your health, weight, and overall well-being. There's more. Bathing right after a meal can also lead to muscle cramps, particularly in the abdomen. When your stomach is working hard to digest food, the sudden shock of cold water can overstimulate the smooth muscles, leading to intense stomach pain and nausea. People with sensitive stomachs or those who've experienced abdominal cramps in the past may find this especially uncomfortable. But even bathing in hot water has its dangers. While it might feel relaxing, too much vasodilation, your blood vessels expanding, can cause a rapid loss of heat, which can lead to dangerously low blood pressure, fatigue, and dizziness once you get out of the bath. These are not small issues. They're signs that your body is under stress, and that's something you want to avoid. The effects of post-meal bathing extend beyond just digestion and circulation. They reach into your overall health and mental state. When your digestion is compromised, your nutrient absorption decreases, and this leaves you feeling weak, fatigued, and mentally drained. It's frustrating to experience prolonged periods of low energy, lack of focus, or even persistent headaches, which are often signs of poor circulation caused by the disruption of digestion. People who bathe immediately after eating often report feeling drained and sluggish, as if they can't quite shake off the exhaustion. The best way to protect yourself from these risks is simple. Wait. Don't bathe right after a meal. Experts recommend waiting at least 30 to 60 minutes after eating to give your body the time it needs to complete most of the digestion process. If you need to bathe sooner, use lukewarm water and avoid splashing water directly on your stomach to minimize disruptions in your blood flow. Some experts even suggest taking a light 5 to 10-minute walk after eating before stepping into the bath. This helps to support digestion and allows your body to adjust more smoothly to the temperature change. By understanding these simple timing principles, we can take care of ourselves in the long run. It's not just about avoiding discomfort, it's about preserving your health and energy, and ultimately feeling your best. I truly believe that by honoring the body's natural rhythms and allowing digestion to do its thing, you're making a conscious choice to protect your well-being. And that's something we all deserve. Third, do not bathe too early in the morning, before 5 o'clock. Morning is a sacred, delicate time when the body gradually transitions from its restful, peaceful state to a more active and alert one. This natural rhythm is something we all must honor. However, before 5 a.m., particularly in those precious moments just before the sun rises, the body is still in the early stages of waking up. It's almost as if it's still half dreaming, not quite ready to face the demands of the day ahead. When you bathe too early, when your body is still in this fragile phase of awakening, it can disrupt your internal processes, causing havoc on your circulation, your nervous system, and even your temperature regulation. Many people, myself included at times, fall into the common misconception that taking a shower first thing in the morning will instantly wake us up, help us feel more alert, and even give us an energy boost to take on the world. But, in reality, showering too early, when your body isn't fully prepared for the shock, can do more harm than good. Instead of feeling revitalized, you may find yourself feeling restless, stressed, and on edge for the rest of the day. I know this from personal experience, having felt more anxious and drained after an early morning shower, when my body wasn't yet ready to handle it. You see, the nervous system is still recovering from the restful state of sleep, not yet attuned to the sudden jolt of cold or even lukewarm water. It's like asking your body to run a marathon before it has even had a chance to stretch. When you subject your body to the shock of water too soon, your sympathetic nervous system kicks into overdrive, awakening far too quickly. The adrenaline starts flowing, your heart rate spikes, and suddenly, you're left feeling on edge, even anxious. That burst of adrenaline might wake you up, but it also leaves you feeling jittery and unbalanced for the rest of the day, struggling with stress and a constant sense of unease. This overstimulation can be particularly overwhelming for those of us with more sensitive nervous systems. It's like being hit with a tidal wave of stress when we were barely even awake to begin with. The natural balance between your sympathetic, fight or flight, and parasympathetic, rest and digest, nervous systems gets thrown out of whack, and before you know it, you're struggling to find peace of mind throughout the day. Another critical aspect that many overlook is the effect on your immune system. When you bathe before 5 a.m., especially in colder temperatures, your body is subjected to rapid heat loss. Think about it. In the early morning, the air is cooler, and your body's internal temperature is still adjusting to the world around it. When you bathe during this time, you're effectively cooling your body down too quickly. This abrupt loss of warmth weakens your immune system, making it more susceptible to illnesses. Things like colds, sore throats, and even respiratory issues can become more frequent. And let's not forget how much more vulnerable we become to these health issues during the colder months or when the weather is unpredictable. For those of us who are already prone to respiratory conditions, like sinus infections or bronchitis, this risk is even greater. I've noticed that when I bathe too early, my body feels colder and more vulnerable throughout the day, almost like I've been exposed to a chill that I can't shake off. The joint pain, that nagging discomfort, is another telltale sign that my body isn't fully ready for that early morning shock. So, if you suffer from weak immune defenses, it's especially important to give your body time to ease into the morning instead of rushing it into harsh conditions. I've seen firsthand how showering too early can trigger flare-ups of old symptoms, making it harder to focus or even enjoy a productive day. In conclusion, while it might seem like a refreshing way to start the day, bathing before 5 a.m. can be far more damaging than we realize. Our bodies need time to transition from rest to wakefulness, and subjecting them to the shock of a cold shower can cause a cascade of unwanted effects, ranging from overstimulation of the nervous system to weakening the immune system. It's important to listen to our bodies, giving them the time they need to properly adjust to the day ahead. After all, we deserve to start our mornings feeling at peace, grounded, and prepared to take on whatever comes our way. Fourth, do not bathe when you are tired, feverish, or right after exercising. Taking a bath may seem like a simple, soothing task, but there are certain times when it's crucial to listen to your body and avoid bathing to protect your health. Our bodies, while incredibly resilient, are delicate systems in constant balance, and when we push them too hard, they require our understanding and care. Bathing at the wrong time, when you're tired, feverish, or recovering from physical exertion, can disrupt that fragile balance and lead to unexpected health complications that could affect you deeply, both physically and emotionally. Let me share why you should think twice before stepping into the shower during these moments. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. First, never bathe when you're feeling exhausted. Exhaustion is not just about feeling tired. It's your body's way of signaling that it's struggling, that it's begging for rest and healing. When you're drained, your internal organs slow down, prioritizing recovery. If you bathe in this state, especially with cold water, you risk shocking your body. Imagine stepping into a cold shower. Suddenly, your body feels the jarring contrast, and in an instant, your muscles tense, your heart rate spikes, and you might even feel dizzy or faint. It's like your body is pleading with you to slow down, but you push it further, and that's dangerous. The circulatory and immune systems are particularly vulnerable when you're exhausted. If you ignore your body's needs and bathe anyway, you could be setting yourself up for a cold or respiratory infection. For people with low blood pressure or poor circulation, this can be even more dangerous, leaving them feeling weaker and more fatigued than ever. In these moments of vulnerability, our bodies need rest, not stress. It's important to listen to the subtle yet powerful signals our body gives us, like a whisper urging us to take it easy. Second, never bathe when you have a fever. A fever is not a punishment. It's your body's natural defense against illness, a powerful sign that your immune system is working overtime to fight off infections. However, when you have a fever, your body's internal temperature regulation system is already struggling. Bathing, especially with cold water, can create chaos by interfering with that natural process. The sudden shock to your system, moving from the warmth of a fever to the coldness of water, can make it much harder for your body to bring the temperature back down. The body may respond by tightening blood vessels, prolonging the fever, and leaving you feeling worse than before. A cold shower in the middle of a fever can lead to uncontrollable shivering, making things even more unbearable. This can be incredibly dangerous, particularly for young children and the elderly, whose bodies struggle more to regulate temperature. For them, the shock of a cold shower can result in dangerously high fever spikes, convulsions, or, in the worst case, loss of consciousness. It's heartbreaking to think that something as simple as a bath, which is meant to soothe, could inadvertently add more harm. Instead, I encourage you to use a warm towel to wipe the body and focus on staying hydrated to help bring the fever down safely. Your body, when treated with care, can recover much more effectively. Finally, never bathe immediately after exercising. The intense physical activity of a workout increases your body temperature, causing blood vessels to dilate to improve circulation and ensure your muscles get the oxygen and nutrients they need to recover. But if you bathe immediately afterward, especially with cold water, you risk disrupting this recovery process. The sudden shift in temperature could cause your blood vessels to constrict, limiting proper blood flow and making muscle recovery harder. You could even experience cramps or prolonged soreness, making the workout feel like it did more harm than good. What's worse is that bathing too soon after exercise interferes with your body's natural detoxification process. Sweating during a workout helps release toxins from your body, but if you shower immediately, you trap those toxins inside, making your body feel sluggish and drained. I can't stress enough how important it is to give your body time to cool down. Wait at least 20 to 30 minutes for your body temperature to return to normal, and then take a lukewarm shower to help relax your muscles. This is how we show our bodies the respect and care they deserve. Taking a bath is meant to nurture and cleanse us, but we must be mindful of the times when it can harm rather than heal. Our bodies, especially as we age, are incredibly wise, and they deserve to be treated with the gentleness and patience they need to heal, recover, and thrive. So next time you feel the urge to bathe after a workout, while you're sick, or when you're exhausted, think of how much better your body will feel if you simply give it the time it needs to restore its balance. You deserve that healing, that peace. At this point, you might be asking yourself, when is the best time to bathe for maximum relaxation, energy restoration, and immune strength? Well, let me take you on a journey through the golden times for bathing, turning this simple daily habit into a powerful tool for natural healing, inner peace, and vitality. Bathing isn't just about getting clean. It's a sacred ritual that can rejuvenate your body, mind, and spirit if done thoughtfully and at the right moments. Let's start with the morning, between 6 and 8 a.m. This window is an incredibly powerful time to take a bath because your body is naturally transitioning from the stillness of sleep to the awakening of the day. Your blood circulation is still stabilizing, and your body is preparing itself for action. A bath during this period is like hitting the reset button for your mind and body, helping you shed the lingering fatigue from the night and usher in a fresh sense of clarity and energy. I've personally experienced how transformative this can be. There's something so invigorating about stepping into the shower first thing in the morning, especially when you take a cool shower between 77 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. It's like waking up not only your body but your very soul. The water hits your skin, and you feel your nervous system spark awake, heart rate increasing, and circulation improving. It's the perfect jumpstart to your day, like setting the stage for everything to flow effortlessly. When you bathe in the morning, it's not just your body that is awakened. Your adrenal glands spring into action, producing adrenaline and cortisol, two vital hormones that carry you through your day. These hormones don't just make you feel awake. They fuel your focus, alertness, and productivity. I found that after a morning shower, I feel ready to face whatever the day brings, whether it's a packed schedule or a quiet moment of reflection. It's no wonder that those who exercise in the morning often feel incredibly refreshed after a cool shower. The cold water tightens pores, reduces muscle inflammation, and accelerates recovery. It's nature's way of helping you heal and restore. And from an energetic perspective, the morning is when yang energy rises. The universe is filled with new, revitalizing energy, and bathing at this time allows you to align with nature's flow, washing away the stagnant energy from sleep and absorbing fresh, vibrant energy from the universe. It's a moment of transformation, setting the tone for a day full of vitality, enthusiasm, and a clear, active mind. Ancient wisdom speaks of water's ability to cleanse not only the body but the mind as well. Morning baths help clear negative energy, residual stress, and the weight of yesterday's worries, leaving you feeling lighter and more fortunate. Water, from a spiritual perspective, is a symbol of purification, purity, and compassion. When you bathe mindfully in the morning, you're not just washing away the grime of the day. You're cleansing your thoughts, renewing your spirit, and preparing to face the world with clarity and peace. It's a moment of connection with yourself and with the greater universe, inviting healing into every fiber of your being. However, let's be real. Not everyone is suited for a cold shower in the morning. If you have low blood pressure or often feel cold upon waking, a lukewarm shower between 90 and 96 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 to 36 degrees Celsius, is a gentler option. This temperature helps regulate your circulation without shocking your system, providing a more relaxed, comfortable start to your day. It's so important to listen to your body, as too cold a shower in the morning can cause dizziness or lightheadedness, especially for those with low blood pressure. I recommend drinking a warm glass of water before showering to help stabilize your internal temperature, and it can make a world of difference in your body's ability to adapt to the changes. Now, let's shift to the evening, between 7 and 9 p.m. As the day winds down and the sun sets, your body naturally begins to shift from an active state to one of rest. This is an ideal time to bathe for completely different reasons than in the morning. Evening baths allow you to release the tension and stress that's accumulated throughout the day, preparing both your body and mind for a restful night's sleep. From a scientific standpoint, a warm bath in the evening, around 95 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit or 35 to 38 degrees Celsius, helps dilate blood vessels, improve circulation, and relieve muscle tension. But here's the real magic. It stimulates the production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for sleep. This simple act can lead to a night of deeper, more restful sleep. The warm water calms the body, soothing your nerves and providing the ultimate comfort as you transition into a peaceful night. I cannot stress enough how much this has transformed my ovening routine. There's something so comforting about slipping into the warmth of the water after a long day, feeling the day's worries melt away. But what makes evening bathing even more powerful is its spiritual benefit. Water doesn't just cleanse your body, it also helps wash away the negativity and stress that builds up in your spirit. All the worries, the anxieties, the fears, they all flow down the drain with the water. The relief is profound. You're left feeling lighter, your mind clearer, and your spirit calmer. This is why so many spiritual traditions recommend purification before bed. Sleep isn't just for physical rest, it's for mental and emotional renewal. If you go to bed carrying unresolved stress, it can affect the quality of your sleep, making it restless or filled with unsettling dreams. In my personal experience, I've found that a warm bath at night doesn't just help with physical relaxation, it provides emotional release. It's like letting go of all the heaviness of the day, leaving you free to enter a state of true tranquility. If you struggle with insomnia, anxiety, or overactive thoughts, soaking your feet in warm water before your bath can be a game changer. Add a few drops of essential oils like lavender, peppermint, or sandalwood, and you'll feel your nervous system calm, your stress melt away, and your mind settle into peaceful stillness. The feet are often referred to as the gateway to the body in many healing traditions, as they contain many acupressure points linked to various parts of the body. By soaking your feet in warm water, you help clear stagnation, improve circulation, and promote a deep sense of relaxation. It's one of the simplest and most effective ways to unwind, both physically and mentally. For anyone dealing with joint pain, muscle soreness, or neck and shoulder stiffness, evening baths are an absolute godsend. The warm water helps loosen tight muscles, reduce inflammation, and accelerate recovery. And when you combine that with a gentle massage or soak in mineral salts or herbal-infused water, the benefits are even more profound. However, timing is important. Bathing too close to bedtime can have the opposite effect. Your body needs time to regulate its temperature after a bath, so showering right before bed can leave you feeling overstimulated rather than relaxed. To ensure the best sleep quality, aim to shower at least 30 to 60 minutes before going to bed, allowing your body to cool down and settle into a peaceful state. By incorporating these ideal bathing times into your routine, you can unlock a wealth of health benefits, restore energy, and enhance your overall well-being. Bathing becomes so much more than a daily chore. It's a sacred ritual that nourishes your body and soul. And the best part? Once you know how to preserve the energy you've just cultivated, you'll carry that vibrancy with you throughout the day or night. After a refreshing shower, we often overlook simple yet vital practices that can significantly impact our health, energy, and overall well-being. These tips will not only help you maintain positive energy but also keep you feeling invigorated and balanced long after your bath. Let's delve into some crucial habits to ensure you're fully benefiting from your shower routine. First, do not sleep with wet hair. It might seem harmless, but going to bed with wet hair is a habit that many of us are guilty of. I know it might feel like no big deal, but in reality, it can be incredibly uncomfortable and detrimental to your health. When your hair is still damp, the body loses heat much faster than usual, and this sudden loss can lead to chills, tension, and even chronic headaches. Over time, this can wreak havoc on your nervous system, leading to disruptions in your sleep, weakening your memory, and leaving you more susceptible to illness. The chilling effect that wet hair causes is especially severe in colder weather. The dampness keeps lowering your body temperature, increasing the risk of sinus infections, neck stiffness, or even an ongoing cold. It pains me to think of how easily preventable this is. Drying your hair before bed is such a small step, but it can make a world of difference. Please, take a few extra minutes to dry your hair completely. Your body will thank you. If you're concerned about damaging your hair, gently pat it dry with a soft towel before using the blow dryer. It's about caring for your health, your comfort, and your overall peace of mind. Second, wear clean clothes immediately after bathing. Taking a shower is more than just a way to remove dirt and sweat. It's a chance to wash away the negativity and stress that build up throughout our day. Yet, so many of us make the mistake of slipping back into the same clothes we wore earlier. I can't stress enough how important it is to wear fresh, clean clothes after bathing. You've just cleared away the negativity, so why invite it back in by wearing clothes that have absorbed it? Clean clothes help you maintain that positive energy longer, making you feel lighter, more refreshed, and more aligned with your well-being. I feel so much more at ease when I change into something soft and breathable, especially if I'm showering at night. It promotes relaxation, allowing me to slip into a deep, restful sleep. It might seem like a small detail, but it's a powerful habit that boosts both your energy and mood. Third, take a moment to relax before diving into activities. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. After you step out of the shower, your body needs a few minutes to recalibrate and find its balance. We live in such a fast-paced world, and I understand the temptation to rush into the next task, but it's so crucial to give yourself some space to just be. I've learned that rushing straight into work or any physical activity right after a shower can throw off your circulation and leave you feeling drained more quickly. You deserve better than that. Please, give yourself at least 5 to 10 minutes to just sit, breathe, and ease into the new energy that your bath has provided. Your body needs this moment to adjust, and it's essential for your overall well-being. I find that taking deep breaths helps center my mind, and if I drink a warm glass of water or herbal tea, it feels like I'm nourishing my body even more. These few minutes are precious, and they allow you to carry the rejuvenation from your shower into the day ahead, feeling more balanced and at peace. Finally, the bathroom isn't just a physical space, it's also a place of energy. The bathroom has a powerful influence on the energy flow in your home. In some spiritual beliefs, water is considered a purifier, but if the bathroom isn't arranged properly, it can drain your vital energy. This is something I believe is often overlooked. Think of it as more than just a room where we wash. It plays a role in the harmony of your entire household. A cluttered or poorly maintained bathroom can disrupt your balance, and over time, this imbalance may even extend to your health and financial prosperity. This is a deeply personal belief I hold, and I've seen firsthand how positive changes in my bathroom space, like better organization or adding natural elements, can create a more uplifting atmosphere for me and my family. To maintain positive energy and cultivate a harmonious atmosphere within your home, it's crucial to be mindful of the energy flow, especially in your bathroom. This space, often seen as a sanctuary for self-care, can influence your overall well-being if treated with the respect it deserves. By following a few essential principles, you can ensure that your bathroom becomes not only a place of relaxation but also a space that promotes balance, health, and good fortune. First and foremost, it is highly advisable not to place a mirror directly opposite the shower or bathtub. Mirrors, powerful tools that they are, have an extraordinary ability to reflect energy. When positioned incorrectly, such as facing the shower or bathtub, they can disturb the flow of energy, scattering it rather than allowing it to accumulate. This misalignment can lead to a depletion of vital energy, which might even start to affect your health and well-being over time. Imagine stepping into a bathroom to refresh yourself, only to have the energy around you feel off-kilter, draining rather than revitalizing. It can be such a subtle yet profound impact on how we feel day in and day out. I've always believed that a mirror should be placed in a location that allows it to reflect natural light, bringing a sense of calm and positivity into the space. Mirrors should enhance, not detract from, the natural flow of energy. A well-placed mirror can reflect light in such a way that it brightens the room, making it feel open and airy. I would also recommend opting for rounded mirrors or those with wooden frames. Sharp edges in mirrors can create an unsettling feeling, almost like the sharpness lingers in the air, contributing to a subtle psychological pressure. This might not seem like a big deal at first, but over time, those little things can increase stress levels, and no one wants that, especially in a place meant for relaxation. Secondly, it's crucial to keep your bathroom clean, dry, and well-maintained. This may sound basic, but in many traditional beliefs, the bathroom is closely linked to the element of water. Water, while essential, has the potential to become stagnant if not properly cared for, creating negative energy or qi that can affect the entire home's prosperity. I've personally noticed how a cluttered, damp bathroom can feel heavy and oppressive, as though the space is holding onto something it shouldn't. The presence of standing water encourages the growth of mold, bacteria, and mildew, which not only affects the air quality but also has serious health implications. It's disheartening when something as simple as moisture can lead to respiratory issues or skin irritations, especially in a space meant for cleanliness and rejuvenation. To truly nurture positive energy in the bathroom, it's essential to make a conscious effort to keep the area dry and well ventilated. This might seem like a small act, but it has a big impact. Wiping down surfaces after each use, especially the floors and walls, prevents moisture from settling, keeping that unwanted stagnant energy at bay. A well-ventilated space, with the aid of an exhaust fan or open windows, improves the air circulation and helps keep the humidity levels in check. This simple step can truly transform the atmosphere, making the bathroom feel fresh and pleasant every time you step inside. Trust me, the difference is palpable, and it's worth the effort to make this small but significant change. In the end, creating a bathroom that feels light, welcoming, and full of positive energy is not just about following rules, but about intuitively crafting a space that serves your well-being. With a little attention to detail and a mindful approach, you can turn your bathroom into a sanctuary, one that uplifts your spirit and restores your energy every single time you enter. As we wrap up today's video, I hope you've gained some valuable insights on how to cultivate positive energy and create a harmonious space in your bathroom. From mirror placement to maintaining cleanliness and ventilation, every little change can have a big impact on your overall well-being. So, what have you learned so far? Is there a specific tip that resonated with you the most? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Take a moment to comment below and share one thing you've learned that you'll bring into practice in your own life. I'm excited to read your responses and hear how these simple changes might help transform your space and energy. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips on living a healthier, more balanced life. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.